So I want to get into my pick of the week before we go, and it's kind of in line with what we've been talking about tonight, and that's Darren Brown specials. That's my pick of the week. It's very general because there's a lot of Darren Brown specials. Now, we're Americans for the most part. I know there's people in India that listen to the show. I know it's very random, but shout out to the people in India that listen to the lounge. Hi. And in the UK.
And in the UK.
But for the most part, we're Americans, so we don't know. We know the David Blaine's, the David Copperfields, and the Chris Angels. But Darren Brown, he's a mentalist and he's an illusionist, and he's based in England. Very, very, very popular over there. But I like binge watch his shows on YouTube. They're so good, and he's able to. One, he exposes all of these frauds and psychic frauds and the faith healing, and he shows how they do all that and how he makes people believe that people have been healed. Like, he shows all of that, and he shows how people do their magic tricks and things like that. But he does things himself, like he will mess with people's minds to make them do things that they would normally do. You know what I mean? Kind of like hypnotism in a way, but to like a much larger extent.
Yeah.
So I really suggest checking it out. It's really cool, very entertaining. A lot of specials you can find on YouTube. Darren Brown Investigates is a show he did, Push to the Edge. His whole concept was to get people to kill a man. So that what he would do is he would go through a process to find out, with a group of people, to find out who was the most susceptible to mind control.
Yeah.
And who would do things, not even mind control. I take that back. It's not mind control. Just somebody who would do something under pressure.
Okay.
So he found his group of people that he think would be most likely to give into peer pressure. And it was like 4 or 5 of them. And they basically went, it's so entertaining because it's like really funny stuff that happens. But he sets it up so a whole bunch of events happen that whole entire night. And he's testing, like, if you do things just because somebody tells you to do it or because you're being pressured into doing it. And at the very end, the person is being pressured to push a man off the ledge. And he's, like, sitting on the ledge and they're being pressured, like, listen, we can all go to jail. All you have to do is just give them a push, and you got, like, 6 people telling you to do this. And you're thinking right now, I would never do that. But then you're thinking in the moment, like, oh, my God, if I don't do this, my life is going to be ruined. Everybody's life is going to be ruined. He could really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really good. You should just check it out. And I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
But
it sounds interesting.
Just watch it and you'll see, like, if they do it and if they don't. Because I'm not saying, it's tricky with that type of thing. So that's my pick of the week is Darren Brown. Darren Brown Investigates, Darren Brown Push the Edge, Messiah, The Experiments, Miracles for Sale in particular. Just search Darren Brown on YouTube, okay? But the specials are not really the stage shows. The specials are what I really say you should check out.
Okay.
That's my official pick of the week. We should watch them. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, I want to watch them.
So, you guys, we've said this before. We're coming towards the end of our season. We've been here for 22 episodes. We have talked about a lot of different stuff over the past few months. And we've had a lot of really cool guests on. I want to give a shout out to basically everyone that we've had on the show. Nolan Wells, Dre Polo, Dre Zounds, Sha, Ty Ward, Gabrielle Walsh, Marissa Cochran, and Joshua Hendrick, who did our very first lounge games.
Yeah.
And Marissa took the crown for VIP, so shout out to her again because I know she's listening.
And Danny.
Danny Jose, we had Danny Jose, Ike Diaz, we had a variety of people. I'm not missing anybody. I don't feel really bad. We've done a lot of interviews on the show. So because we're coming to the end, I'm really excited about the next 2 episodes because we're inviting some of these people that we've had on back
to the show.
So we're going to be catching up with some of our old guests and seeing, what they've been doing since we've interviewed them. So next week we have Ty Ward coming back and we're going to catch up with him, and he was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everything's squiggly.
Yes, everything's squiggly.
Everything's squiggly. And Sane too. I forgot Sane. We had Sane.
Sane, yeah.
Really, really cool guest too that we had on, and I invited him back. And Dre Zounds is also going to be coming, not next week, but I think the week after. He's going to be coming back, and we're going to be catching up with him. And I'm going to see who else we're going to have back, but I definitely know those 3 we're going to be talking to. So come back. Okay, come back tomorrow. We're going to have guests on, and it's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that, to catch up with some of these
see
guys.
what they've been up to, where they're going with their projects and music and their lives.
You know what I mean? So, and if you haven't heard previous episodes of our show, you got to hit the link for the lounge with Demery Love and Anissa Nicole, and check out our past shows. We've done interviews, we've had games, we've done a lot of things on here. It's been a pretty fun season.
Yeah.
Talked about, I forgot the Mandela effects. Before I go, there's been more Mandela effects that I've discovered.
Like what?
So if you didn't know, we talked about it before with this. Okay, guys, leave Sinbad alone. Can I just put that out there, disclaimer? Leave Sinbad alone. We talked about this before when I said that people remember Sinbad, the comedian, playing a genie in a movie in the 90s, but he has never, ever played a genie, ever. But people are still, to this day, harassing him on Twitter, saying, stop lying, you're lying. And he's like, show me proof. And people are sending him, like, Photoshop pictures of a movie that doesn't exist. He's like, that's Photoshop. If you have, like, if it exists, show me an actual clip or something.
Yeah, like the actual movie. Like, come on.
And nobody has been able to do it, but they're still tweeting about it. Like, if I was him, I would be so over this. Like, I would be so freaking mad. So we talked about that. We talked about the Berenstain Bears. We talked about all of that. Alright, you ever seen the Flintstones?
Yeah, of course.
Can you spell it for me?
Flinestones.
Wrong!
Really?
Did you have an extra E in there?
Flinestones.
Rhinestones.
Yeah, I thought it was Fline.
I always thought it was Flinston.
Flinesto?
No, I always thought it was Flintstones. Flinston.
Oh yeah, no, yes. I always thought there was an E in the beginning somewhere, and I thought it was after the N.
Well, it's not Flintstones.
Okay.
I thought it was Flintstones. It's not. It's Flintstones.
There's a T in it?
There's a T in there. Isn't that so stupid?
You know what's weird is I'm trying to think of the cereal box with the Flintstones, the Fruity Pebbles. What is it that has the Flintstones on it? Isn't there?
The Cocoa Pebbles?
Yeah, those ones.
I have Cocoa Pebbles up there.
I was like, because I know there's like,
Go see
it says
if it says
Flintstones on there or something.
We've been saying it wrong all this time, people. It's not Flintstones, it's Flintstones.
It doesn't say it, but they're on it.
Give me the box. I'm going to see if it's on the back. Okay. What will Fred and Barney dig up next? I literally never look at the back of a cereal box anymore. Anyways. Another one. Looney Tunes.
Okay.
Spell the tunes in Looney Tunes.
I think it's Toones.
Wrong.
Tons?
No.
Tounes.
Yes.
Okay. I knew it was something weird because I grew up on Looney Tunes and I remember it was spelled not like tunes like you would think TU.
I thought it was TOONS, like cartoons.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes. They're not singing. Why in the heck is it called Looney Tunes?
Well, they sing in the beginning and
but they're cartoons.
True.
That are loony.
Yeah.
So Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
It literally makes no sense for it to be Looney Tunes. Like, whatever. It's just so annoying. And even like Chick-fil-A. How do you spell Chick-fil-A? CHI.
K, I think.
No. It's wrong.
CHIC.
No.
How do they spell it?
CHICK.
Oh, it's Chick.
FIL-A, Chick-fil-A. And I could have swore I remember seeing like the big signs, and I'm like, why do they spell chick wrong?
That's what I always remember.
Yeah, like they spell chick wrong, and they're basically, because people have been bugging them about it, Chick-fil-A said, you're all stupid. We've been spelling it right like this for years.
I swear it was CHIC. Like it was like cut off. Like it wasn't a full chick. It was
exactly. I remember looking at it. It's spelled wrong.
I swear. I think even I've been autocorrected with that shit.
Yes.
I swear. Like, oh, what the heck?
And then the Oscar Mayer song. You know the Oscar Mayer song?
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
It's OSCAR. SMAYER. You remember that song?
I kind of do, but not enough to like be able to guess anything on it.
Okay, well, it's spelled with an A and not an E, so we've all been wrong about that.
Well, I remember when I used to listen to the Bologna song on the commercial, I used to thought Bologna was spelled way different, but it's Bologna.
Oh, I always knew that.
It's just so weird to me. The spelling just looks very odd.
It's stupid to be spelled like that, but it is spelled like that. And then the last one is Mickey Mouse.
Gosh.
If
I'm all looking at pictures.
would you be able to, like, when you think of Mickey Mouse, what do you think of him wearing?
White gloves. I just think of his black and white head, honestly, with his ears. I can't even imagine what he's wearing. I know, like, Minnie wears a dress. I don't know what he wears, honestly.
He wears the red pants with the big yellow buttons.
Oh, yeah.
And then the suspenders.
Yeah, you're right.
You remember him wearing suspenders?
No, I just remember the buttons and then the bottoms.
Oh, okay, because I've always remembered him wearing suspenders because it would be weird for him to just wear bottoms and nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like he has the big buttons there. What
exactly,
the buttons there for?
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people, you go online, you see a lot of people dressing their kids up as Mickey Mouse, and they all have the suspenders
on
and
them. Yeah.
fan art. He has suspenders and all that stuff. And in reality, he's never had suspenders. And everybody's like, "Are you kidding me?" I legitimately remember Mickey Mouse wearing suspenders. He never did.
Now that you mention it, I think do you remember the old black and white Mickey Mouse? I could have sworn he had suspenders. The one that was really skinny looking and his tail was just like a line, a squiggly line. Do you remember those, like the old school Mickey?
Yeah.
I feel like he used to wear suspenders, but I know like the newer ones, I don't remember suspenders on him.
Okay. Well, some people don't. Most people do. But that's
and he doesn't even have a shirt.
That's the thing about the Mandela effect. A lot of people don't remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, and then a whole bunch of people do.
Yeah.
That's what makes it the Mandela effect. Is so many people are misremembering. I'm just part of that group that remembers Mickey with suspenders.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right, so yeah, I had to get my Mandela effects out there. You have any personal ones?
Not that I've come across, no.
All right, guys, but that is the end of our show. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. You know, we want another one of our episodes where we talk about things we don't normally talk about, but
yeah, but it's fun. So
yeah, it's cool. Me and Anissa was telling ghost stories before we could have really freaked you out with some ghost stories that we had, like legitimate ones. We didn't even go there this episode.
Yeah.
Maybe next season.
Yeah, maybe next season.
Maybe I'll try to get the psychic twins on here.
That'd be cool. That'd be really interesting.
I don't want them sending out spirits to my house, though. Yeah. Keep it over here. We'll play Ouija. We'll play Ouija on here.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, we're not doing Ouija.
She just looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, no Ouija boards.
No Ouija boards in here. All right, guys. So make sure you come back next week. We have special guests on, so we're really excited about that. So come back next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I also have another show that I'm doing every Tuesday night on KBLP at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, and that's Love and Heartbreak. So listen to Love and Heartbreak every Tuesday night with Dee Marie Love. And subscribe to the channel. Keep it scripted. More videos coming soon. So we got a lot. Yeah, got a lot going on, guys. So yep, I hope to see you all here next Wednesday. Thank you so much for checking us out tonight. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye. Good night.